Yes.
Yes.
Nice. You know what I love about this is that Len has both honored a current trend, which is wearables, but also invented a new trend, which is the edibles. I really feel like you're onto something here. CES will never be the same
I
again.
think it's a great idea. I
The
think it's
big trend at CES 2017 is edible tech.
You've got your Pebble on, and you're like, oh, what time is it? And you're like, it's snack time.
That's right, and you just eat it.
Right?
Think about how many you can sell.
What if
It's so delicious.
It'll probably be, I'm wondering if it will actually be edible. I guess it would be. I mean, it could be a suppository, but no one would want that.
I do like that the chest plate and the thighs are delicious steaks.
Yes, they're sirloins. Right,
Yeah.
exactly. And the ribs, I love that, man.
The ribs,
That's like,
right? The joke writes itself.
You got some bacon underneath your armpits. How can you go wrong?
You know, what's interesting, Tom, is that I don't even know how to pronounce it. Chables.
Yeah.
So they're huge conglomerates. So for the longest time, Hyundai used to make PCs and consumer electronics.
Yep.
And they just like, hey, we make cars, but we'll also sell these because that's how we work.
Yeah, and now they make mechs too.
All right, titles.
60,
I actually like that.
640K should be enough for anyone.
Oh, come on. That was...
I like that one, Tech Mechs.
Mechs, I think works the best. I don't actually see it on here.
Tex-Mex.
Oh no, there's. I'm
Mechs,
voting.
yeah.
Tech-Mex, there it is.
I'm voting it up.
Heck, Max, so I'm voting it up too.
All right.
But I'm honored that 9 people liked my 640K joke.
I am one of those. That was really good.
Oh.
That's really clever. That's very funny.
Tech-Mex is also good. All right, Tech-Mex. We're going with Tech-Mex.
It's very good.
But should we spell it MEX or MECHS? We should spell it MECHS, right?
Tech Mechs. I don't know. MEX.
I'm with
like,
Tom on the
Wasn't the whole thing like Tex-Mex? It's kind of like playing on the whole edible.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Tex.
But it's also talking about mecha.
Yes.
No,
Yeah.
MECHS. Yeah, definitely. Well,
Tech Mechs.
Max.
It's
Max.
Tech.
Yeah.
It should be Tech with an S and then MEX.
Wait, what?
Like TECHS. Tex.
TACH''S MECHS.
Hey.
Tex-Mex.
How are you going to get an apostrophe in a file name?
Watch.
You
watch
dare
me
you.
ampersand
You know what?
whatever code that.
I say
all day
in
long.
honor of the 640K joke, which now has 11 votes, you should go with an 8.3 file name.
No.
Let's see if we can fit Tech-Mex in there. You know what? It fits.
It fits.
As it currently is, would fit as a Tech-Mex.mp3. It's 8.3.
What?
If you don't understand why it needs to be 8 characters, you've been running the wrong file system.
My only problem is I don't create the file names.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That's it. They're auto-created. It's a script.
We've lost touch.
I know. We've lost touch with our roots.
We're so abstracted from the technology now, Tom.
I feel like I don't even know myself anymore.
Remember when bare metal was bare?
Yesterday I went to Ping and I pinged Google, not Yahoo. Who am I?
Now I just ping Yahoo just to see if they're still
It's
around.
still actually there.
They're still around.
No. When we hooked up this internet connection, first thing I did, I was like, I go in the command line and I'm like ping, and I started to think Yahoo, and I was like, no, I should do Google just to be sure.
Yeah, because you never know.
And I was like, really? Like I really had that thought.
Yeah, I actually do 8.8.8.8 because I'm lazy.
That's even better, yeah.
But if I want to make sure the DNS is going, yeah, I'll try some random stuff actually.
But then you don't know, like, is the random stuff just there? Or... I mean, Google being down is pretty unheard of.
Yeah, when I would call my ISP, my dial-up one in the 90s, I remember one particular adventure where they were trying to troubleshoot essentially if I was just looking at my cache or if I was truly online. And so
oh, right. Yeah, that
wanted
used to be a
me,
problem.
the tech wanted me to go to a website that I had never been to before. So he was like, yeah, just pull up Ford.com. And he's like, just guessing, and I'm like, yep, never been there.
Good call.
Yeah.
Nobody goes to Ford.com.
Oh, like,
That's actually a really, like, especially for that time period, like, there really wouldn't be a reason to go to Ford.com, but
No,
you'd figure their server was pretty reliable, so.
mm-hmm. But then, like, what would you have found out there? Like, Ford is a company. That's what you'd find. Like,
Oh,
in the 90s, it was just like mission statements. So great.
Now I must know. To the Wayback Machine.
Oh, no, Tom, it's a trap. You'll be there all day.
Goodbye, everyone. It was nice knowing you. Ooh, it goes back to 98. Let's look. 1998, December 2nd, Ford.com. There were no graphics. It was all graphics. It's
Wait,
not
they
loading
didn't have
for
any
me.
graphics, or they didn't cache?
No, nothing's loading, so I can't tell if it's that there were a bunch
Oh,
of
no,
graphics.
their server in the 90s was just that bad. You got to go through the interdynamic.
It's actually going back in
Yeah,
time
no,
to
dude,
the actual
you
server.
wouldn't believe
So I'm at dial-up
those
speeds right
packets.
now, is what you're saying.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the brilliant thing that Brewster Kahle has done with archive.org.
ICMP to 1998. That's going to take a few hops.
For sure.
Mm.
All right, guys, I'm gonna log off.
All right, man. Good
Spaghetti?
good work, man. I really like the meat mech.
Thank you. It was a lot of fun.
A lot of meat.
All right, have a good week, and we'll talk to you next Friday.
See you later.
Right before you leave, Len, I just want you to know that if you were to wear that suit, you could walk around shaking people's hands, saying, "It is a pleasure to meet you."
Saw that one coming. I actually would love this.
It's a
think it'd be
rare
great.
pleasure.
I wanted to have a little dog like hanging off of him. That's a rare pleasure.
It's a rare pleasure. All right, we should end on this high note.
All right, take care, guys.
Thanks, Len.
Bye.
Sure.
I think that pun drove a
I
stake
don't
through
know
his
what
heart.
cracks me up more, your joke or the fact that it cracks you up so bad. I aspire to crack myself up in a way that only Tom can himself.
Oh my god, I'm the worst.
Yes. Do you think we could get Ford from 1999, maybe?
Yeah, 98 isn't loading for me.
Oh, no, the perfect escape vehicle.
Ford Escape.
Yeah. Oh man, they didn't even anti-alias their is that a GIF? Oh, it's so terrible. Yeah. This is a vintage
You got
website.
it to load?
I pulled up 99. I went
Oh, you
through
went to
February of 99.
98 won't fail. I'm actually now curious if it's actually going to load. Like,
Oh, you know what it is? It's my privacy badger and all of my
Yes.
blockers and everything, and my HTTPS.
no, I
everywhere.
just noticed my privacy badger keeps refreshing.
Oh, yeah, same here. I got
So there's something in the 1998 Ford website that causes privacy badger to go, nope.
Nope. No, it's stealing all my data.
Not going to do that.
How else am I going to find out about my Ford Escape? I'm going to buy a new 1998 Ford Escape here in a moment.
Oh yeah, no, there's a recursive script
Oh,
in that
yeah.
98 thing, so it's never going to load.
It's not Privacy Badger. Maybe it gets better in 2000. In the year 2000.
In the year 2000.
Oh, all right. I love that it was made for 640 by 480. When you, wait, yeah. See, this is how weird the auto industry is. Here's Ford's website from 2000. It's Ford Motor Company, and then you've got the logos of Volvo, Mazda, Lincoln, Ford, Mercury, Jaguar, and is that Aston Martin? No way. It's so hard to tell because it was made for 640, 480. Like,
Wow, you have to go all the way to 2000, huh?
yeah, Aston Martin. Really?
Wait.
The Ford
Volvo, Mazda,
Ford
Lincoln.
Ford
Mercury.
used to own all of them.
Really?
Yeah, they own Aston, they own Jaguar. They had
So you're
Volvo.
saying that
for a
James Bond's driving a Ford?
No, he's driving an Indian-owned company car.
So
Yeah,
Ford
sold.
doesn't own them anymore.
No, they sold it, divested.
Mm.
Chrysler used to own Lamborghini.
Next
How's
thing
that
you know, you're
proven?
going to tell me that Budweiser isn't an American beer.
It isn't.
AOL used to own Time Warner.
Yeah, I was setting you up.
InBev.
I know.
I don't even drink beer, and I know that.
I know. That was a big deal around Williamsburg, Virginia, because we had Busch Gardens there.
Busch Gardens.
Did everyone stop
Old
going?
Williamsburg. Yeah,
No.
I've been there.
So you've been to Busch Gardens, Williamsburg?
We did a band trip to Washington D.C. and played in a parade at Williamsburg.
Oh, no way, for real, in Williamsburg? Okay, that's all right.
I thought Busch Garden was a burlesque show until someone set me straight.
Speaking of burlesque show, tonight at the DNA Lounge is Midnight Murder Mystery Hubba Bubba Review. So
Hubba Bubba.
or it's
Bubblegum?
Hubba Hubba. They've got double hubbas.
So it's not the bubble gum.
No, I think that's probably trademarked. But they do have both Hubba and Bubba.
Remember the bubblegum? Was it Hubba Bubba?
Yeah,
No,
that's
it's-
what we're talking about.
Was it? Was it?
Hubba
Yeah.
Bubba? Yeah.
The
No,
gum-
I was a Bazooka Joe guy. You know, I really wanted me those comics.
Hubba Bubba was great because it wouldn't stick to anything, especially your face. And you blew bubbles. That was the whole thing. You blow bubbles and it would pop and you wouldn't stick. And you could stick it back in your mouth.
I don't remember if it was actually Hubba Bubba or there were also some like knockoff brands, but there was a cherry version. Because I remember that gum was like heb.
I made the
gum.
mistake when I was a kid of eating the bubble gum that came in the back of the baseball cards.
Oh, me too. It was horrible.
Those
gum.
things were horrible. They were just,
Uh-huh.
it's like, what? I used to complain, it's like, why do you put gum in here? Just leave it out. Because
Why?
people only buy them for the
It just
cards.
all it did was damage one of the cards. That's all that gum
Exactly.
did.
And then make the whole deck smell like bubble gum.
And it got
Which is
worse
fantastic.
over time. Although for a short
Well-
period they were selling a Hubba Bubba like a package that had like little cubes of gum at the bottom, and that wasn't half bad. But they were more expensive.
Gum was bad for me. It would pull on my fillings, so I stopped.
I didn't have fillings back then.
You do now.
I do now.
Oh, Hubba Bubba is the ones that made bubble tape. That
Oh,
must
Bubblicious. That's the one that had the red.
Ah.
be. Mm.
Bubblicious had the cherry one that I really liked.
What are you sticking? I'm sticking a food product you can't eat in my mouth and masticating on it for an hour.
Yeah, man. Strengths to I used to detect was in a school band. I played the quads.
See, he's been
everywhere.
Yeah.
he's gonna make a drone joke, and
I've been to Greenville, Illinois, Pocahontas, Illinois, Serrano, Illinois, Keysport, Illinois, Vandalia. I've been everywhere.
So it says Pocahontas. I wonder what the town's motto or whatever. Like, is it all the colors of the wind or something?
Well, Pocahontas's motto when I was growing up was "Greenville's a dry town. Come drink over here."
it's a smart motto.
But they're right along Interstate 70, so they have a lot of Indian themed names.
784 people at the 2010 census.
That's actually up a couple hundred, I think.
Mm.
Demographics. No, I want to see Gretchen Wilson. Yeah, I was hoping they would
Gretchen
have.
Malter. Her name was Gretchen Malter before it was Gretchen Wilson, and I went to high school with her.
Aren't you special?
Mm-hmm. Fair.
Aren't you grabbing your Grammy? You quad playing fool, you.
She was not in the band, I don't
Ah.
think. Actually, she might have been, and I just don't remember.
She was in 4-H.
No, I don't think she was in 4-H.
What's the FFA? That was the other one.
Yep.
There
I
we
was
go.
I was in 4-H. I was not in FFA.
I was thinking about FFA, but it's like, you guys just weld together combine like parts and
A lot of my friends were in FFA, and they got those cool jackets.
like Letterman jackets.
The FFA jackets, they were, I think they were corduroy. Kind of a navy blue.
Really?
purple. Yeah.
Corduroy
The
is
FFA
jackets.
symbol and your name stitched on them.
Yeah. See, we had the same thing in FHA, the Future Hackers of America. It's pretty great.
Interesting. Like our
Instead of home ec, you took home hack.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we learned how to balance a checkbook and Phone Freak. It was pretty good.
Right.
the ones I remember from high school were kind of like the
You learned how to balance someone else's checkbook.
were kind of
Actually,
those.
they did teach us how to balance a checkbook in high school.
Yeah,
which
yeah.
I totally used that skill. You were saying, Roger?
Oh no, it's like I don't remember these ever. We had a lot of FFA. I do remember like some satin ones that kind of look windbreakery, like the ones you would see for the Rotary Club. But
Man, SoundCloud's taking forever to process my track for playback.
these are some pretty interesting folk.
Well, I have to
I
get
wonder
going.
if they turned everything off again for the weekend. Yeah, I should probably get going too. I gotta get ready for Current Geek. Thanks everybody for watching or listening, and we will talk to you Monday with Veronica Belmont.